Welcome back to another CSS tips and tricks. In today's video, we'll learn the different methods to center elements in CSS. Center elements is a common task in web design. So let's start it first, centering a block level element. First thing, let's add some class to this div. Let's call it center hyphen horizontally. Then let's now copy this class. Let's go to our CSS. Let's add some styles to this div. You have to define a width for your div. Let's say you want this div to be 50% in width. And then let's add some background color so you can see it. Background color will be a gray color. Let's make this text alignment to be center. And then the color for the text to be white. And finally, let's add some paddings of 20 pixels. Save it. So to center a block level element, first thing you have to define a width for your element, and then you can use a property margin. When you define the margin, let's say top and bottom to 0 pixels and left and right to auto, this will make your element center inside of your container. You can also, if you don't want to define the top and the bottom, you can just use the left, margin left to be auto, and then margin right to be also auto. Save it. This is the same thing as we did before. Now let's see how we can center inline element. Let's now change this class right here to be text center, and then right here let's wrap this center text with the p tag. So right here, paste it, and let's also copy this class right here. You can paste it right here. So to center inline level element, you just have to define the text alignment to be centered. And now let's style our p tag. We just want to add some background color to be gray, then the color for the text to be white, and then add some paddings. So padding will be of 20 pixels. And also let's change the display property to be inline block. Save it, view on a browser. Now your text is centered horizontally. You can also use this trick right here to center a image, because image is also a inline level element. So just let's comment this p tag right here. Let's add some image tag. Image source will be dot image logo. Also let's give it some width. Width will be 300. So give it a height of 300. This will make it this image to be a square image. Just save it, view on the browser, and you can see your image now is centered. So now let's remove all this. Remove the CSS too. Save it. Now I want to show you how you can center an element horizontally and vertically using Flexbox. So let's change this container to be a flex container. And then let's add another div with a center with Flexbox text. let's also give this div a class of flex-item. Now let's target this container and make it a flex box. You know you have to use the property display with the value of flex. And then let's first style this flex item right here. So background color gray, padding 20 pixel, the color to be white. Let's view on the browser right here. Now let's center using Flexbox. First of all, let's add some height to your flex container. So the height will be 100% 100 in view height of the viewport. And also let's give it a border of 1 pixel, solid black. Save it. Now let's center this element. You can come right here inside of this Flexbox container and use justify content to be center and align items to be center. Save it. Let's view now. You can see the div is centered vertically and horizontally inside of your container. This is how you can use Flexbox to center your element, just using these two properties right here, justify content and align items, both with the value of center. And finally, let's first remove this CSS. Save it. Now let's see how we can do the same thing using a grid. So save it. We have right here a div. Now the class is grid-container, and for the item is grid-item. So let's target this both. To make it a grid, it's just using a property display with the value of grid. And then the height will be the same thing, 100% of the view height. And then let's add some border. Border will be 1 pixel, solid black. And now for the grid item, background color to be gray, color for the text to be white, and then padding to be 20 pixel. Save it, view on the browser. Now let's make it horizontally and vertically center. You just come right here inside your grid container, use appropriate place items with the value of center. Save it, and now your div is centered inside of a grid container. So these are all the ways you can use to center your element using CSS. For the block level element, you using a margin left and right to be auto. For the inline elements, you use the text alignment to be centered. And you can also use Flexbox and grid to center your element both horizontal and vertically. This is it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more CSS tips and tricks. See you on the next time.